Hey guys, today I have a grocery haul video for you, but it's a little bit different than normal. It's from a store that is a little bit away from us, and they have these different specials on Fridays, which I didn't get some of the specials that I wanted to get because they were already out by the time I got there. And I left home right after I fed the dogs this morning and still didn't make it. That's how fast they had people lined up before the store ever opened. But anyway, I'm going to show you the cold stuff first. Try to give you the prices for everything that I can remember, because I'm not going to get the receipt out. And then I'm going to put the cold stuff away, and then I'll show you the shelf stable things. So, be right back with the cold stuff. Okay, so I didn't get many cold things because, like I said, the store is a little bit far away from us. But I did put it in cold bags and everything's still really cold. This was actually frozen. So, I'll tell you what I got anyways. This is, Kelly's Foods is a local to us. Well, it's in Alabama. And in fact, I went through the town where they make this to get to the place where I was going. But this is Kelly Foods Baby Rope Smoked Sausage, and these were $3 a pound, and you had to get all of this to get it. So it's 10 pounds of it, and so I got that. Then the ground beef is $73.27. It was cheaper than most places. It was $3.99 a pound, and I'll just portion this out and put it away. And I accidentally poked a hole in the packaging, so I had to fix that, which I know I did it, so it's fine. And then they had the Sugardale butt portion, and that one's a shank portion. I wish I would have paid attention to that. I probably would have got both butt portions. But I don't know. I don't know if it matters. Anyways, these, I don't know how much they each weigh, because I did not weigh them, but they were $10 a piece. They were not sold by the pound. They were just $10 for the ham, and it is still in date until March, but I'm going to just either, I don't know what I'm going to do yet, if I'm going to portion them up and then freeze them. I don't know how Jeff wants to do it, or if we're just going to freeze them whole like this. But I'll talk to him whenever he gets home. We'll figure that out. So these were $10 a piece. And then the sweet cream butter was 2 for $5. So I grabbed some of that. It's the Dutch Farms brand. So that was cheaper than normal. $2.50 a pound. So that's all the cold stuff I got. And I will be right back after I put this stuff away. Okay, so here's everything else. Didn't get much. I feel like I have a cough coming on, so if I stop, it's because of that. You guys don't know this, but I have been sick. That's why I have not been here. And that's why I haven't been filming or editing or anything. But I do have some videos already recorded that I had recorded before I got sick, and they need to be edited, so you'll see them later. But anyway, I'm sorry. I am much better now. I just have a little bit of cough whenever I need something to drink, and also a little bit of congestion still, but otherwise I'm good. Alright, so I wasn't planning on buying bread there, but it was actually cheaper than the other stores. It was $3 a loaf, which is still expensive for bread compared to what we used to pay. But anyways, grabbed 2 of those. Wasn't planning on getting it, but it keeps us from going to another store. Alright, and then these Muir Glen organic crushed fire roasted tomatoes were $1 a can, so I grabbed 4 of those. Or is it Muir Glen? I don't know. Anyways, the chili starter, I've never gotten this before in my life, but I thought we'll try it. So it is chili starter. You just add meat and beans to it. It is seasoned fire roasted tomatoes, and it's got bell peppers in it, and they're organic. So I got 4 of those, and I'll probably use like 2 of those whenever I make chili, and not any other tomatoes. So we'll see. I don't know, may or may not like them. And those were, let's see, these were $1 a can. These were $1.50 a can, but they're double the size too. So even if I don't use these in chili, if I'm using them in something like a taco soup or something, it's fine. Anyway, it doesn't matter. These ranch style beans were $1.50 a can. I've been paying $1.60 something a can for them. Now, I could not find any with the, all they had was this one. They didn't have any with the peppers or the onions. They didn't have any of the black beans or the pinto beans. They just had this ranch style bean. So I grabbed 4 of those because they were cheaper than what I normally pay. My Band-Aid also came off too. Y'all probably noticed it before. I don't know why I'm talking about it now. But anyways, then this cherry pie filling, this Apple Leaf brand. I bought this brand before, but it was $2, and it's in date. It's in date for quite a while, till 2028. So now all of this stuff is in date. Some of it's getting close, but I'll tell you about that in a moment. But anyways, I grabbed 2 of these because I make a cherry crunch sometimes, and I only make it if I'm taking it somewhere because I'm the only one in the house that eats it. But if I make it, take it to church, I can have a little bit, and it's also a really cheap thing to be able to make since I got these so cheap, or cheaper than some. So $2 a can for those. Let's see, these right here, these are gonna be out of date soon, but y'all saw the ground beef. I'm planning on making tacos. So I grabbed these. They're, how many's in here? 8 of them. Oh, this is the taco kit. This has the, I thought it was just the tortillas. This has the tortillas, the sauce, and a seasoning packet. So what I'm going to do is, what I thought about doing is using this to make some freezer tacos. And I didn't even look to see that it was a whole kit. Well, it doesn't have everything. It doesn't have like lettuce and cheese and stuff like that. But that's cool. That's even better. This was $1, y'all, for the Carb Advantage. And I figured if it was 8 tortillas, it'd be worth $1 because those are more expensive. But that's even better, I think. It's got all the things with it to make a taco, just a standard taco without anything extra. So those are getting close to being out of date, but they're not out of date yet. So that's great. And I got these just because I've been wanting some crunchy tacos. They were $1, and they'll be soon out of date, but I figured, you know, I could have my crunchy taco, and there we go. Well, I got those. It's just the tacos though. It's just the shells. And then I got this Tetley tea. I got 4 of them because there was $2 a box. They're in date still. Nothing wrong with them at all. I think that might be their normal price. They're good until 2027. So I went ahead and grabbed 4 of them because this is one of our favorites. And I don't know when I'll be going back. And that was super cheap for tea. For 24 gallons. Alright, and then the rest of the stuff is doggy stuff. These were 4 for $5. And I got these for, oh, I didn't know there was only 3 in there. Oh well. Anyway, I got these for the younger 2 girls that we've got, for Bailey and Willow. Now, Allie has started chewing on the little chew stick things. She had quit for years, but she started doing it again. So if she wants this, she can have it. If any of them want it, they can have it. But I don't think the other 2 they even care about that kind of thing. And then I got this. That was 4 for $5, and this was $6 for this shampoo for the doggies because we have dogs. And I grabbed that while I was there, and it's normally more than that. So that is what we got from Tate's. Now, this store is a little ways away from our house, but people come from South Florida up there to get stuff. And because they have such great deals on their meats and stuff, you just have to catch it. Like today, I wanted to go in there and get some of the chicken breast that they had that would have been like less than $2 a pound. They were already out by the time I got there. I wanted some of the chickens that were split chickens. In other words, just 2 halves. And they would have been $2 a chicken, which was a great deal. And they were already gone. They were all sold out. And like I said, I got up this morning, fed the girls, got ready to go, and they were already sold out by the time I got there. The only other thing I did was stop to get gas because I wanted to make sure that I had plenty, which I would have had plenty, but I still wanted to make extra sure. Miss Maggie's walking around in here. But yeah, that's what I got. And my hair's going wild. And I'm hoping now that I am better that I will get back to my videos. It seems like one thing and another. I have not been sick in 2 or 3 years, and I've already been sick 2 times in 2026. So I don't know what to think. But Jeff and Noah were both sick as well, which Noah got sick after I did. Jeff was sick before me. So it's just been. So anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Don't know what's happening there. If you don't mind, leave me a comment down below. Let me know how you're doing. If you have a prayer request, you can leave that down below as well. Like, share, and subscribe. And remember, don't take any wooden nickels, and be sweet.